let's go ahead and take a look at what you can expect this holiday weekend. Moving into next week, a very calm but chilly start to your day. Live look from Domenico's on the Wharf. That sun starting to rise. We're just minutes away from sunrise at 6:54 this morning. And temperatures only in those 30s and 40s. And because of that, we do have a couple alerts in place. Right now, we do have a frost advisory in effect now until 10 a.m. this morning. Temperatures already in those 30s. That is going to result in some frost formation. Now, this advisory is for southern portions of Salinas Valley, the San Antonio Valley, Arroyo Seco, and then the mountains of San Benito County and Monterey County. Now, more specifically, this is the Gablin Range and the Diablo Range in both those counties. So that's what we're looking at. And then we did have a freeze watch, which has now become a freeze warning. This will begin tonight, lasting until tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to be even colder tomorrow morning. We're going to see 20s for many of these locations, especially in those sheltered valleys. So a nice reminder here just to make sure to protect people, pets, plants in those pipes. With the frost and the freeze in place, mainly the freeze, that is going to kill crops and or sensitive vegetation, damage exposed or unprotected pipes. So just make sure again to check on elderly family members, neighbors, friends, bring those pets inside or have a warm shelter for them. Cover plants if sensitive or bring those plants indoors, and then of course wrap any exposed faucets, pipes, or just, you know, turn on that faucet a little and just let it drip. That will kind of help to move that water a bit. We also have a beach hazard statement that will be going into effect tonight, lasting in through Sunday. So this is for the entire weekend. The risk of sneaker waves, this is really for the north and west facing beaches, but of course the entire coast, you'll want to use extra caution out there this weekend. Large unexpected waves, higher tides this weekend also expected. So if you're heading out to the beach, and why wouldn't you? It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weather across the Central Coast with plenty of sunshine. But again, just keep a close eye on those pets, those kids, and yourself as well. Just stay a little bit further away from the water. We are in between two systems here. Trough of low pressure digging down into our area. This is the colder air mass that we are seeing in place. And we're also in between this ridge of high pressure. This is where we're going to be throughout the holiday weekend into Sunday. We do have a little change out of the weekend. Early start of next week, we do have a little bit of ridging happening. It is fairly weak though, so we're not going to see our temperatures bumping up much, but we'll return to those upper 60s across the Central Coast. That ridge moves off to the east, and as it does, it's going to make room for this trough. That trough's going to dig down into our area, and that's where we're going to start watching our storm door reopening yet again midweek next week. We do have the chance to see those clouds on the increase. We are watching any precip on Wednesday, better chance of that. Now looking like rain likely on Thursday. Until then, enjoy those clear skies this morning into this afternoon. We're going to continue to see those clear conditions through the overnight hours. With that cold air mass in place and those clear skies, this is why we're going to see our temperatures even cooler tomorrow. We're not going to have a lot of daytime heating. Temperatures are going to be seasonable, but cooler compared to yesterday morning. We'll be in those low to mid 60s on the north side of the bay, low 60s for the San Lorenzo Valley. For those higher elevations, the summit area in Bonnie Doon, you'll be in those upper 50s. And not much difference between our coast and our inland locations today. We're going to be in those low to mid 60s across the board. 65 in Salinas, 64 in Hollister, 63 in Meridian. We're going to head down to the peninsula. We're still going to see cooler temperatures for Pacific Grove and Pebble in those low 60s. In fact, most of the peninsula this afternoon will be in those low 60s, a little bit warmer in Carmel at 65. Warmer temperatures are going to be found in the Salinas Valley with those mid to upper 60s this afternoon. We're going to be in those mid 60s from the Big Sur coast into Carmel Valley.